everybody, before I get started, I have an announcement to make. Late last year, I had started another YouTube channel called Brothers of the Sword Productions. And I'm going to be decoding quite a few of the unsolved mysteries that yet have had no answers. And right now, I'm in part 4 of Oak Island Prophesy. And if you're at all interested in the Oak Island mystery, or if you've been watching The Curse of Oak Island, you'll be really interested in picking up on this part 4 because it's getting so interesting. Part 4 is called Thoth and the Eclipsing Star System, and Thoth is an Egyptian god. Now if you're interested in watching this, I have the link down in the description box. And now on with the show. Boy, it looks like you're going to have a really productive July coming up here. As you notice, you received the Rune. And this is about growth, harvest, seasonal cycles. And it's saying here that you have to be patient with that and allow things to run its course. And if you do have patience, rewards will come. Now the Minchiati card, the deck I put together, you received Earth. This is pragmatic, practical energy, grounding energy. And you'll notice in the main part of the reading, you received a couple Pentacle cards there. But in the future, then it turns into wands and fire energy. Now I pulled 2 overall energy cards for you. I did that for a few signs, but not for all of them. And you received the Hermit and the 7 of Pentacles. Now the 7 of Pentacles is saying, yeah, you sprinkled some seeds around and some things are sprouting and growing. This is more or less the troubleshooting time, keeping an eye on things. And the Hermit is there about guidance, you going within yourself and finding peace and happiness within yourself while you're in this kind of waiting period of time. It's time to seek some wisdom, do some personal review, soul searching. It's a very painful exercise for a human to do, but if it done candidly and often, everybody kind of cleans things out. The Hermit is there to tell you to shed some unneeded things in your life. If some things are dragging you down or not serving you anymore, maybe it's time to just get rid of them. Here you have a card about personal, spiritual development, and then you have a card, the 7 of Pentacles, about earthly development. Kind of looks like you're touching all the bases here. Now the cards on your left, for what you know, receive the Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Here we're back down to that earthly energy, taking care of business. The Knight of Pentacles always takes care of business and does it slowly. He's the slowest knight in the court. And as the Yara and the Earth is saying, and the 7 of Pentacles is saying, it's going to take some patience to receive the rewards. This Knight of Pentacles might be a little bit slower than the other knights, but he trods along and makes progress and development, acquires things as he goes from experience and learning, training, skills. And that bodes well with the 8 of Pentacles because that card is about talent, accepting new projects into your life. It's about productivity and enjoying what you do in life. It's not the destination, but it's the journey getting there. It's saying here to keep your goals realistic, because if not, you're going to be disappointed. The number 8 in itself is a karmic equalizer. It can balance the intangible and tangible, the spiritual and the physical, just like the Hermit and the 7 of Pentacles that are paired together up there for the overall energy. Both the Knight and the 8 of Pentacles is saying to take your time. Do a good job so you don't have to redo. Now the cards in the center of the reading, for what is or can be yours, receive the Chariot and the 5 of Cups. Now the 5 of Cups is emotional disappointment. Things didn't turn out the way you wanted them. Maybe you reset your goals to the point where it wasn't even realistic. But you're not feeling so good, and a lot of times this means that you're dwelling on the past. And in these cards, normally behind this guy is a small bridge, and it's saying that you have to walk over this bridge from the past to the present. And live in the present because that's where peace is at. If you live in the past, you're depressed. If you live in the future, or looking forward to the future, you're anxious. So live for today, seize the day, Capri Diem in Latin. The number 5 in itself is a number of obstacles, hurdles, things that you have to get over. But if you do, the Chariot is indicating that this is success over opposing forces. But this takes some self-realization that the Hermit is wanting you to find. The Chariot is about it's self-control, self-realization, self-discipline. It's about controlling and channeling your energy and your emotions for your benefit. This card is about moving forward. It's a movement card. There isn't anything stagnant about this card at all. This card can indicate that you're going to be some type of transportation, maybe travel. It's about changing your life to reach your destinations, some spiritual, some physical. Now the cards next door for your awareness or self-awareness, you have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands. Now the Ice Queen is the person that's going to have you going on the right direction, on the right road, doing the right things. She wants you to make decisions without emotions. A lot of times when we do make decisions with emotions, they don't turn out very well. You have to be pragmatic, feet on the ground with the pentacles round. She warns you too to play life like a chess game and look 2, 3, 4 moves ahead to make sure you're prepared. And the Knight of Pentacles is about preparing yourself as well. Now she holds the sword of truth. And that's a good thing. She can wield that if people aren't being truthful with you. But then again, she's really stoic and she's not using her spiritual love to bring it out into the world. And really, you have to start sharing things. Solidarity. Now the Two of Wands is a fire energy. It's bringing inspiration. I just saw today that the word enthusiasm in Greek, enthusos, means with God. And this too is about planning. This card particularly out of all of the twos is about planning. Sitting down and writing a few things down, making a list, getting in front of the drawing board and drawing something out. It's about partnership too, and it's about balance. Now you've got the Pentacles. You've got two major arcana cards, the Hermit and the Chariot, and they're both great cards. You've got the balance of the swords there to keep you in line, but you're kind of lacking in emotions yet. So here in the future, this is where it all gets put together. Because you have the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, the Chariot again, victory over opposing forces, and then the Queen of Wands. You have a lot of people cards in this future, so it's saying, yeah, it's going to be a little busy with a lot of people involved in it. Now the Queen of Cups is about intuition, following your inner voice, and so is the Hermit as well. Put them together and boy, you're in the right spiritual direction. Now Wands is the spiritual cards too. You've got the King and the Queen of Wands. Kings are there to help you acquire your long-term goals. And it appears that you've been working towards some. You've put a lot of irons in the fire and now they're ready to come out and bring the rewards with them. And with the Chariot, once again, it is saying there's going to be victory over these opposing forces. Any risks, any things that you had to troubleshoot are going to be now ameliorated and the wrinkles are going to be smoothed out. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.